All right, welcome. Hey, it's James. Show you what I got going on this weekend. Started yesterday, Saturday, disassembling or deboxing this Woodland sawmill and trailer I got. I had the sawmill for a while, at least the head portion. The trailer came in last week. The wife unloaded it while I was at work. She did an awesome job with that. Got it in the barn in one piece. All right, here's the trailer section. Just starting getting it figured out. And it's going pretty good. Just making sure everything is straight and square and level and everything is going together good. And making sure these seams line up. That feels good. And this is how this depth, making sure this depth is right all the way down. I'm using my calipers here to do that. And I'll show you when I get that, put that end piece on. I'm trying to utilize vice grips wherever I can to help me hold stuff in place. Makes life a lot easier. I like to leave things on the high side because it seems like it's easier to tunk it down into place than to pick it up. Of course, I don't have this set right. Alright, just leave that there for now and I'll get some bolts. If I don't tighten this bottom plate up, the first one I did I had to loosen up because this seemed high. So I get this part here leveled out, that transition really nice. Then I tighten up these side bolts. Then I tighten up the support plate. That seems to help out a lot. Keeps everything lined up, copacetic. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and snug these up just a little bit. Just enough so that thing don't fall, but not so tight I can't move it. Yeah, that's loud, isn't it? I don't like that either. Okay, I'm gonna let go of this here. I got my piece of copper. That feels good. Okay, find my other wrench. We'll go down to this end. Check this depth on the rail. It's supposed to be anywhere from 375 to 400. I've been shooting for, 500. I've been shooting for 400. So I'm anywhere from 390 to 400, all the way down. So you guys probably already know this, but if you take the back side of your calipers, put this on one surface and this on the other, you can measure depth. You know, that's how I've been doing that. Go down here and check this side. Mm, 402. I think we'll call that good. Just come back down here and check that. That feels good. All right, plug your ears. There's a torque spec on all these too. I'll go back over all this when I get it done. My luck, if I go through and torque it all now, I'll end up untorquing it because I forgot. All right. Move the vice grip, we'll get this plate because there's a gusset that's got to go under here. We'll line these holes up. Get that looking square and pretty. Clamp that in place. We'll get them snugged up. It's gonna get loud. I personally do not like these air ratchets. When it gets tight, it'll rip your darn arm off. You're not So when you put something like this on, you know, you want to make sure you get the surface on the top, you know, touching the surface on the top and on the side. You don't want to just throw it in there and tighten the side bolts up and find out you got a big old gap on the top. And it don't work good that way. You know, common sense stuff. But you never know. Again, with this, I like putting that vice grip on there. So I'm holding up on it and pushing in on it. So it's hitting the side and the top. Lining the holes up. Just clamp that down there like that. That should help you out. So if I gotta go over a little bit. There we go. Like that. I'm just snugging them up, and also when I tighten these up, if it's not flush, it'll draw it up. But I was holding in on it. It looks really good. See, I hate that dang thing. Get rid of that now. All right. That feels good. So this is where I'm at so far. After leveling it, squaring it, making sure this depth is correct and the bunks are square and the thing's parallel. I've got all the gussets put in, the jack's on. I'm at the point right now where I'm gonna put the wheels on it, or the axles. I gotta put the axles on it first, then the wheels. And the lighting kit, the tongue goes up there. Yeah, but it's going all right. We got the axles on. Got them all squared up. And up C-clamping a piece of material to each one of those to essentially make that one piece. So they're square with a trailer and in a line. Then I checked it for level, like the instructions say. And then I get to the next step, and I want to do a little problem. This is where the fender bracket goes in. A big old burr from where they welded that tubing together when they made it. So this piece here is supposed to fit in there like so. But as you can see, it don't fit. So I'm gonna have to take and grind that out. I got my die grinder there. I'll grab some safety glasses and we'll get after it. Not a huge deal, I guess, but I guess it would be if you didn't have a die grinder or an air compressor or some way to take care of it. But my guess is if you're building one of these, if you're into stuff like this, you got the mental aptitude to figure out how to take care of a problem like that. One way or another. Actually, you could do it with a file, I guess. Just take a little bit longer. Generally, that weld's pretty hard. So, fresh start today. Came out here, got a fire going. Nice and warm. About 30 degrees outside, I think. Got the shop picked up a little bit. Got some stuff moved out of the way. We're gonna get started on the head assembly. We got the sawmill head on the trailer safe and sound. Now I'm just going along and following the directions and tightening bolts and make sure it travels down the track nice, which it does, thank God. So now I'm adjusting the cables. These cables there, that mechanism. That's pretty cool how they figured that out. So I'm just measuring off the bunk there, the blade. And I'm just using my calipers again and adjusting it so it's level. Coming up with one side, down with the other. Whatever I gotta do, I got it right there. It's about close as I'm gonna get it. And I'll just lock the old mechanisms down. Right there. Lock those nuts down, call that portion good. And what do I gotta do next? I got the battery, I got the throttle cable I gotta deal with. I put the battery in it. No, I believe I read that, you know, and when you're done with this, you're supposed to leave that blade loose. Because these flat spots on the belt, that thing feels pretty dang tight to me. What if they shipped it tight? I don't know yet. And I got the door latches to put on. Up there, those aren't on yet. I got the trailer stops, the bunk clamps. Haven't got those put in yet either.